Hi, it's Mia Redrick, the founder and creator of FindingDefinitions.com, a community created to empower mothers to practice better self-care. And I'm glad that you could join me for my third video. I am absolutely committed and passionate about talking about the truth, the realities of motherhood that aren't so fun, that we don't talk about so much. Mothers everywhere, when I am speaking to mom organizations at playgroups or at churches or at any speaking event and at expos, moms are telling me, I'm exhausted. And yet when moms admit that they are tired, they somehow feel guilt and a level of shame as they share with the people in their lives that they are tired and that they need a break. Is that you? Can you relate to that? And so often what women are telling me is that when they share with their family members or their neighbors how they're feeling, that what they're met with is judgment or some level of shame. And quite honestly, there's another segment of the population that have said to me that they're not even telling their neighbors, they're not telling their friends, they're not telling their parents how they really feel. And I think that that's one of the most powerful pieces or benefits of mom coaching. It is really being able to connect with a coach and share your deepest feelings about how motherhood has changed your life. Let's face it, there have been over 47,000 family and parenting care books. So we know what to expect when a child is expecting, how to choose the best baby stroller based on ratings and reviews, how to mash baby food in 2 seconds, all these great things. But we don't talk enough about mother self-care. We do a good job, a fair job, talking about postpartum care, but we don't talk about this huge life transition, becoming a mother. How are we feeling? How do you transition? We do hear a great deal, let's be honest, about work-life balance, whatever that is. But I think for most of you, you will agree that what does that look like for you in your life? What strategies can you use that will work for you in your real life when you're picking your kids up from carpool, when you are schlepping your kids to the pool or to an extracurricular activity, when you are making dinner, which is on demand every day, and trying to figure out how you're going to get home by 6 o'clock and still get to the grocery store and meet all the demands that go along with motherhood. See, when we're talking about work-life balance, that's what we all aspire toward. But I think what you want, what I know you want to know strategies that you can implement right away that will work. You want a takeaway that doesn't mean that it makes you feel good for that moment and then you still don't know what to do. I've created my book, which is Time for Mom Me, 5 Essential Strategies for Mother's Self-Care. And in my book, it really is the mother's guide for self-care. There is no fluff. I am sharing with you what has worked for me over the last 10 years in motherhood. I am the mother of 3 children. I have a 3-year-old. Actually, he just turned 4 a week ago. I have a 4-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 10-year-old. And I've been married for 13 years. And when I was pregnant, and many of you know my story, when I was pregnant with my first son 10 years ago, my mother challenged me to always date myself, to always make time to nurture that me that's inside of mommy. And as a result, there were 5 strategies, of which I'll share one with you today, that I used. One of the strategies that I used to find time was this strategy I call DIPP, D-I-P-P. And I always say, if you want to find time for the things that are important for you, here's the secret, and you can use this today. You need to delegate. The D stands for delegating. You need to find something in your life, in your household, that you can delegate. And it might be something as simple as saying to your spouse, honey, would you like to do the baths, or would you like to wash the dishes after dinner? You have to find a way to lessen your list of things to do. The I, incorporate others in your space. What does that mean? Incorporating others in your space might mean that sometimes we try to do every single thing ourselves as mothers. Is that you? It's most of the time, that's the situation. What I challenge you to do is to look at ways that you can incorporate others. That might mean a 13-year-old, that you're a mother's helper. It may mean that comes over so that you can get on that treadmill 2 or 3 times a week while she reads a story to the kids. The P is planning. Is making time to plan for the things that are important to you. Often we have the opportunity to get to wherever it is that we want to be, and we have no personal plan. We don't know what we want to do for ourselves. And the other P is purge. It's really getting rid of the unnecessary. In our case, it was baseball, and I'll just share this story with you. My son was signed up for baseball, and as you know, baseball is 3 times a week. That's the commitment for baseball. And I remember being out there and watching him on the field as he watched birds. And I remember thinking, is he watching birds? And we can't have dinner together 3 times a week. So that was an activity that we took off the family schedule. And as a result, it created more time. So that's my story. And that's an example that you can use right now in your life. If you want to find time, which is one of my strategies, finding time, you need to dip. D, delegate. I, incorporate others in your space. Maybe it's a friend that you can switch with. Maybe you would watch her kid for 6 hours a week so she and her husband can date, and she can watch your child on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays so you can go to the gym. Or the P, plan. You've got to know what you want to get accomplished for you in order to do it. And the other P, purge. Get rid of the unnecessary, really, and feel no guilt about it. So I'm excited to be able to share these videos with you. Mom coaching, I think, has changed my life, and I know that it will change yours also. And I encourage you to learn from the expert. And I am the expert. I know exactly what works to create the time to get done the things that you want. I run this business, findingdefinitions.com, as well as another commercial business with my husband. I am the go-to mom as it relates to my kids' activities at school. I am totally a contact mom, but I date my husband once a month. I date my children individually, and I date myself, and I experience no guilt. So check out my community, which is findingdefinitions.com, and sign up for my free newsletter, which is called The Mom Strategist. And while you're at findingdefinitions.com, check it out. Just click around a little bit and check out our community, which will allow you to connect with other moms just like you. So thanks so much. I've enjoyed your time. Look for the next video. I can't wait to see you at the community. Bye.